Your Florida home is beautiful, but its sunny environment creates a unique hidden challenge. A major threat could be growing inside it right now, and your insurance policy will refuse to cover the damage. The reason for this harsh exclusion? The source of the problem is often completely invisible, growing behind walls, and Florida's famous heat and humidity create the perfect breeding ground for this hidden invasion. We'll show you the real risks, where it hides, and the one way to protect your home and your health. So, what makes Florida's environment a 5-star resort for mold? It's more than just the weather, it's about constant moisture. The state's high humidity means moisture is always in the air, looking for a surface to condense on, especially in coastal areas. Mold doesn't need a massive flood to start. This consistent ambient moisture is enough for spores to colonize surfaces in your home. First, the obvious culprits. A slow drip from a pipe or a small roof leak creates a direct food source. Next, everyday life. Steam from showers and cooking gets trapped in poorly ventilated bathrooms and kitchens. Even new homes are at risk. Florida's building codes require moisture barriers, but these can fail over time. We know where moisture comes from, but how can a simple fungus actually destroy your house? The answer lies in what it eats. Mold is a living organism that survives by consuming organic materials. That means your drywall paper and wooden studs are its food. As it feeds, it breaks down these materials, causing them to rot and weaken. This is a slow-motion demolition of your home's structure. To reproduce, this decaying mold releases microscopic spores into the air. They travel through your HVAC system, spreading the problem. This airborne threat leads us to the most significant question. What happens when your family breathes this air in every single day? For many, the first signs are persistent allergy-like symptoms, coughing, sneezing, and itchy eyes. It can also trigger asthma attacks. These risks are amplified for the most vulnerable. Children's developing respiratory systems and the elderly are highly susceptible. But not all mold is equal. Certain types, like Stachybotrys cartarum, often called black mold, are far more dangerous. Black mold produces mycotoxins, poisonous substances that can lead to neurological problems and serious respiratory damage. The risks are severe. So why can't you just clean it with bleach? The problem is, you can't fight what you can't see. Remember, mold thrives in dark, damp spaces. By the time you see a spot on a wall, it is just the tip of a much larger hidden iceberg. It flourishes in the space behind your drywall, feeding on the paper backing. It grows under carpets and floorboards, especially after minor water intrusion. Worst of all, it colonizes your HVAC system, actively pumping spores into every room. This is why DIY test kits are so dangerous. They often give false negatives, providing a false sense of security while a problem grows. Let's connect the dots. We have a hidden threat that DIY methods can't find. How does this connect back to your wallet? This hidden mold silently eats at your home's structure, causing thousands in damage. This decay can tank your property's value, and the costly repairs needed to fix this damage and restore that value are almost always excluded from standard Florida insurance policies. It's a financial trap, a hidden problem that destroys your investment, which you are then forced to pay for entirely out of pocket. So if you can't see it and can't test for it yourself, what is the answer? It is proactive, professional assessment. Professional mold inspectors use specialized tech, like thermal cameras, to see moisture behind walls and meters to find hidden water. Regular inspections are not just for when you suspect a problem. They are a vital piece of preventative maintenance to find issues early. The Florida Department of Health provides extensive resources on prevention, underscoring the seriousness of proactive moisture control. Your home is your biggest investment. Don't leave its health to chance. Protect it by scheduling a professional mold inspection regularly.